Hey, what's up guys, in this video we're going to talk about few of the important number methods that are mostly used in JavaScript. So first of all, we have the toString method. So the toString method returns one number as a string. Like an example, we're going to create one variable x with the value 100. Now we're going to print x.toString, and you can see our number is converted to a string. So if we check the type of the value, so you can see our number is converted to a string by using the toString method. And next important method that we have is toFixed. So this method used to round the number to a specified number of decimal places. Like an example, we're gonna use one floating point number. Now we can use x.toFixed, and here we have to pass the number of decimal places we want in our number. If we pass 2, so you can see we have 2 decimal places and the number is rounded. And next important method that we have is toPrecision. So this toPrecision method is used for the total number of digits to be displayed, and it also returns a string. Like an example, we can write x.toPrecision and we want 4 digits. So you can see we have total of 4 digits in our number. Let's now see how we can convert variables to a number. So there are few of the methods for that, but the most important ones are the parseInt and the parseFloat method. So first of all, let's talk about the parseInt method. So the parseInt method is used to parse a string and convert it to an integer. So here inside the console log, we're gonna use the parseInt method, and the parseInt method takes one numeric string. So we're gonna pass the numeric string 100, and you can see our string is converted to a number. So if we check the type of the value, so you can see the type is a number, and in case we pass non-numeric value, then it will return not a number. And next we have the parseFloat. So the parseFloat is similar to the parseInt, but here it is used to parse a string and convert it into a floating point number. Like an example, we're gonna use the parseFloat and we're gonna pass one floating point number 100.45. So you can see we have the numeric value and it is converted from the string number. And also we have few of the important methods. Like in example, we have the isInteger method. So the isInteger method returns boolean value either true or false, and it is used to check whether one number is integer or not. Like an example, we're gonna use number dot isInteger, and here inside we have to pass the number. So if we pass one integer number, so you can see it is returning true. But if we pass some non-integer number, so you can see it is returning false. And also we have isSafeInteger. So the isSafeInteger method is used to check whether a number is safe integer or not. So a safe integer is an integer that can be exactly represented as 64-bit binary floating point value without losing the precision. So here we're gonna call the method isSafeInteger, and inside we're gonna pass one smaller integer value. So here you can see we are getting true, but if we pass something larger, now you can see we are getting the false. So you can see these are all the important number methods in JavaScript that are mostly used, and they are very important. So hope you understand about the concept of these methods and how they are working. So hope you understand the concept. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.